Grinders, Poker Ringer here, NL2 challenge going down. Here's the graph, what we've done in 21,000 hands. Still running below EV, but we're finally up about 11 buy-ins. I played 21 hands of cash at the $2 tables. It was real small sample, but our sample has been in the Zoom Poker. Our BB of 100 is at 9, so that's starting to be pretty solid. We should be up about $38, but we're up 22. So as long as we keep playing in the green and keeping our BB 100, the results will keep showing. I have 2 tables on the go right now. Sounds like my son's about to come say goodnight to me as we're getting going here.
Hey guys.
Want to come say hi, bud?
Yeah. I was also coming to ask you, do you have a little blanket that I can use?
Yeah, I take whatever blanket you want. Want one of those? Which one?
One that will keep me warm.
Keep you warm?
Do you have the Star Wars?
No, I don't know where the Star Wars one is. Here, let's see.
I'll just use any coming.
Ah, right here. Hey, you gonna come give me a hug?
Oh, yeah, just in a sec. Ooh.
I'll see you in the morning before I go to work, okay?
Okay, can I have some sip of this water?
Yeah. Here, I got one here. Sip of that. Okay, I love you, bud.
Good night, Dad.
Good night, bud.
I gave you a hug, right?
Yes, you did. Alright, grinders, I am back. That was dad life. For you dads, you fully understand. Just want to say goodnight to my little man. He's already supposed to be in bed. He tends to know how to sneak down to, he always says there's some excuse ways to come see me one last time. But what kid doesn't do that, right? Why is that doing that? There we go. That's not a good turn card. Just so many of those other combos get there. But we'll still bet it. Protect our hand. If he raises us, I'd probably just lay it down. I'm gonna just check this back. Ace Queen, nice. He had the hearts. Table 2 is on the right like it always is. Table 1's on the left for anyone new to the channel. Thank you for watching, guys. I do feel like I'm improving, not just because the roll's going slowly up here. It's been really kind of consistent from the last 2,000-3,000 hands. Just minor adjustments. I'm a slow learner. It is 20,000 hands, but jumping down to NL2, learning how they play. I have been changing my game. A lot of my first, definitely 10,000 hands. Really, I wasn't playing too much different from like how I'd play NL25, and you definitely do have to adjust to the stakes you're playing. You can bluff, but they are they definitely like to call. They don't lay down top pairs too easy. I'm finding they're all in pre-flop. Besides like a random donkey, most of the regulars all in pre-flop is a very tight range, like extremely tight, like kings plus, the odd queens. It seems like I don't even ever see jacks. I don't, the odd ace king, but it seems to really be very standard tight range. I don't think he's too strong on table 1 here, so I'm just going to try to get 2 big blinds out of him. Did we get 3-bet here? This is a way bigger pot. We must have got 3-bet here. I didn't really put much thought into that. This guy must have 3-bet us and we both called. Sometimes when I'm talking, I already forgot what happened. I just saw that they checked to us on the flop, but that pot size, we must have got 3-bet and I didn't even notice that. I think sometimes you guys forget recording a video and playing like optimal isn't as easy as people think. Like when you're sitting back not trying to explain your thoughts and you just get in the groove of things. For me anyways, doing too many things at once isn't my best. Alright. My overall recommendation, how I've been thinking about how this is going, for you guys who are trying to make it in poker, I don't know, I'm up in the air about what I would tell someone to do. Like I came to NL2 to work on my fundamentals to make sure I deserve to be up at the higher limits, like the mid stakes. Wanted to work my way up just to, you know, work on my game without it being too costly. And I've definitely had a lot of spots where I'm losing pots that I just never should be bluffing in spots, which would have cost me a lot more money playing higher stakes. But my thing is, like, guys, like, I've played 21,000 hands, okay? I am not a Zoom expert by any means, but I am an experienced player. So I'm 36 years old. I've been playing poker since I was 20 years old. Now, the problem with that is, to say you're so experienced, is I've kind of changed I've changed so many different formats. I've spent some time in tournaments, I've spent some time in spin and goes, I played 6 max, I used to play sit and goes, so I haven't just studied one thing. I've kind of bounced all the way around, right? Try something, doesn't work, try something else, that kind of stuff. Then I'd disappear for the game for a year or two, and then I'd come back, and then, you know, off for a year. But more or less, though, I've been playing for 15, 16 years. And my thing is, like, I'm a big fan of poker too. Like I watch a lot of, you know, not like study videos, but I watch Twitch poker. I used to watch it on TV all the time. So like you know, I listen to podcasts. So I'm absorbing poker content, which would allow you to learn some things that when people are talking more about poker and you're seeing it. And my thing is, like, yes, I don't study, I don't have a coach. We're gonna float here, just pot odds here. 8-9 can get really rewarded here. It plays well, multi-way pot. That if it's this hard for me, it just shows you if you really want to play Zoom poker, like the work you have to put in here, like I'm more or less discouraged. Like I changed my mind so quick. 1 week ago I made that video heart to heart, and I was like, I want to be a Zoom poker player, and I literally, man, it was on my mind. I'm gonna do NL2, work up, and we're 20,000 hands in this, and I'm just like looking at, for NL2 to be this hard, like it's discouraging. Like if I don't know if it's gonna be, like I don't know how hard each stake is. Like if NL5's that much harder, if NL10's that much harder, if it got harder every single time, like noticeably harder. Like if you have to have a training site, a study coach, so many times off the table, like that all makes sense in theory, but not for like your part-time grinder. Like if you're just like a guy who wants to do this as a hobby, if it's this fucking hard, man, like it's discouraging. Like if you're a full-time player, yeah, you put in the work, you study, you get a coach, that's your source of income. But for a guy who's like a family guy and just wants to do this from time to time, like if it's this hard, like I don't know, it makes me question things. Like the time I've already spent on this, if I would have spent this much time on spin and goes, like low stakes spin and goes, like our account would have been up a couple $100, like easily. I wanted to play Zoom poker because my schedule, but like I don't feel like the value is there. Like I would really tell anyone to play tournaments, but my schedule just doesn't fit tournaments. But that's definitely where the value is. That's the weakest players, the biggest rewards. Wow, this is not the best situation here. I'm gonna get it in here, but trip nice hand. Queen ball. I don't know, I just find it and especially on POKERSTARS, in the sense of like if you're putting this much, you should get rake back. Like I was looking at this, we've paid $40, almost $41 in rake, okay, in my 21,000 hands. $40 in rake, guys. We've only got back 50 cents plus coins. So we got back, like, what was it? And don't forget, that chest was already 3/4 done. It was like right here when we started this challenge. We're almost done, yes, our second chest, but we only have like 28 coins, and we already had like 4 of them. So we've got, and that's 7 cents a coin is what that is. So we won 50 cents by fluke for opening up a chest, and then those other 20 coins. So it's not even $1, but let's call it $1. So we've paid $40 in rake, and we've got $1 back, plus whatever we'll get from this chest. Call it another $1. So if you're getting $2 for every 40 you're playing, like, that's fucking brutal. Like, party poker rake back is 10 times better, man. Like, it is crazy. But yes, it is a harder player field for sure. What I'm trying to say is, like, seeing how hard this is, I assumed NL2 would be much easier than it is. You do see the odd player. It's just that very first video, I seem to have had like the craziest session. Just ran into a lot of donkeys, and I'm like, okay, we'll run through this. But most of the plays, like, pretty standard. Like, it's not, I don't find it to be a huge difference from the NL10 I was playing on party poker. The main difference I'm finding is just people more so checking down, slowing down smaller pots on party poker. A lot of people don't see bet as much, and they pot control, and it's hard to get a bit more money off them. Like, they keep the pots smaller. Okay, I have this guy labeled tight here. I'm gonna just, based on that, I have some backdoor draws. I could get him to fold down hands. Yeah, but anyways, I do love Zoom poker. I definitely do love it. I like the challenge of it, but it is a grind. Okay, it's a nice turn for us on table 2. I want him to keep betting here if he's got kings or something like that. I didn't want to scare him off yet. Okay, him betting this hard here, I'm going to get crazy and see if he can just... Him betting pot here, he might call his ace-king, ace-jack or something like that. A little greedy here, but ace-king, boom. Nice. Okay, I mean, this guy's got a stack here. The turn's going to scare him a lot too because there's overpairs. Anything can really scare him. So 10 jack obviously got there, but we're just going to keep rifling it. And I'm probably just going to put it in here. Want him to still call on some of his draws, stuff like that. Don't want to lose him from a scare card. If he's got a flush draw, he's not going to probably fold with how big the pot already is. Most people who hit the straight don't go all in right here, so he's probably not too afraid of that. 9 jack, we want that to call, right? So he never probably would have called us with the 6 coming there in the river. Sometimes you're going to lose some value there, but a lot of times they're not going to fold. They're good draws there. Alright, we're going to bump this back up. I don't know what hand I just missed over here. I hope it wasn't a good one. We're getting it all in here. Come in the hand too. Come in the hand. Come in the hand. Alright, let's do it. Nice hand. We're going to win this one. We're going to win this one. No, we're not. That is a bad way to start a flip. Ace-king suited destroys me. But I did get it in. Didn't have to do that, but I don't mind taking those chances if I don't have too much info on a player. In those spots, and those other dead money, there's some more value to want to go for a flip. Wow, nice check back. Holy crap. Tight, tight, tight. You could have got more money out of me, that's for sure. Oh. POKERSTARS just put out a new spin and go today, but it's for $40, but it pays $3 million. You guys haven't seen this, so everyone knows they've always had $1 million spin. $3 million for a spin. That's going to hit a lot of when that goes off, man. If it ever goes off, that's going to be a lot of millions of views on YouTube. If someone wins $3 million for a spin and go, I wonder what first and second and third get. Like for the $1 million spin, if you hit this one here, the yellow one, the $1 million, second and third get 100,000. So no matter what, you're making $100,000 for getting that spin. And I wonder what it is for the $3 million one. Like fucking crazy. My thing with the whole thinking of like what to do, I just think if you're playing spin and goes, you still have a chance to kind of change your life or have a big score. Doing the Zoom poker, yeah, it's probably more consistent money, but fuck, man, it's a grind. We can do the math after of what you have to do at what win rate to show money of per hands. I started thinking of that kind of math, and we could do it really fast here. Just break it down. I'm not a math whiz, but I could show you guys just kind of common sense. Oh wow, that's big. Holy fuck, you can't go half the size of this? So we could still play and do a little gorilla math? Okay, if we do 10 big blinds per 100, right? That's 10 you make, that's what everyone looks at, this whole BB 100. How many big blinds are you making per 100 hands, okay guys? Our big blind is 2 cents. So, simple math. If we won 10 for 100 hands times 2, you're making, oh, I didn't do that right. Somehow the decimal didn't work. It's 20 cents though. 20 times 0.2. How am I fucking this up? It's 20 cents though. It's, oh sorry. How am I messing this up? Yeah, it's 20 cents. 10 times 2. It's 20 cents. Anyways, 20 cents per 100 hands. And then you want to do probably per 1,000 hands. Right? So if you're making 20 cents per 100 hands times 1,000 would be $2. So $2 for every 1,000. If you play 1,000 hands in an hour, which I don't know what we're doing right now, but that's four tables in Zoom. Okay? If I'm making only $2 an hour, and 10 big blind win rate is like pretty, you have to be a pretty good player. Like on this, we can get higher. When we're done the challenge, it'll be probably like 15 or I don't know exactly, maybe 18 or something like that. But like to win $2 an hour, man, like of playing 4 tables, grinding your ass off. If you're a bit better, say you're way better than me, you double it. So you're $4 an hour. Like, that's a fucking grind, man. Of playing 4 tables Zoom, your brain getting, can you do that for 8 hours a day? Like, you know, that means you have to play 8,000 hands in a day. Like, that's fucking savage. Now, obviously, when you move up in stakes, so if you go to $5, but the problem is your BB 100, if you're at 10 at NL $10, like that's you got to be a fucking solid player to have that big of a win rate. So then I just started doing the math of like how much money you wanted to make. Say you wanted to make $10,000, you just do the gorilla math of like what your BB 100 is, and then you know if you play 100 hands and you make this much times your big blind by how much money you need, and like you start doing the math, it's like wow, you might need to play like 500,000 hands to like achieve like a goal of like whatever your money is, and like it's just like it could be so fucking overwhelming. I started thinking of it. I'm like, the people that I find are depressing is who are playing the same stake for years and they don't move up. to me, like now looking at a bit of math in my head of playing this many hands, I was like, to not have a goal to move up, like unless you're content based on where you live or what your goals are. But I would not want to play like NL2 the rest of my life and try to grind out just a safe $2 a session. Like, fuck that. That is a grind and a half. If you're just doing it for fun, but to make money, if I only played one table of this, like, oh my god, man. Yeah, you might want to run hot in a night, but your real money, like if your BB 100, let's say it's 20, you can get out a calculator. Let's say you make up some stupid numbers. Say you ran 25 big blinds in 100, which would be like unheard of. And then find out, even if you ran like a god, it's still a stupid amount of hands to make any kind of money. Like, and with the rake this fucking high, I don't know, man. Started thinking of it, I'm like, this whole want to be a Zoom poker player, like, unless I'd have to do the math of like NL25, and that's the bigger goal of going to $2 to get good, so you can move up in stakes. Like, I would have zero interest of playing this long term. Like, I'm more or less over it. I'm just going to stick to it because I said I would, and I keep giving up on challenges, so I'm going to complete the challenge regardless. But I'd have to do the math at like whatever I'd be comfortable trying to make, and then make sure, like, you know, that'd be the whole point of working your way up the stakes, is to get good. But yeah, zero interest staying at low stakes, man. Like zero interest. I should have almost made a page of math first. This is a little interesting. We're gonna get it in here, but we could be behind his 6-5 or something. Kings. Did he raise his preflop? I really gotta start paying attention. He must raise his preflop, right? Like, how did I not even know that? Ah, 24. How did I not see that, man? Fuck, when I ramble Arn, man. So that's all standard. That was standard poker there. Yeah, for you math whiz, we should really look at some stuff. Like, if you played 100,000 hands at 10 BB 100, and like do the math of like how much money you're gonna make per 100,000 hands, and then divide that amount of hands like per month, and then by how many each week, like you're gonna end up having to play like like, oh man, a stupid amount of hands. That's the thing. And then with the tournaments, you're seeing all these people build a bankroll off like $20, getting to like 20, 30,000, and I'm thinking in my head, like, you know how many fucking hands you have to do that in Zoom poker? I love that when you fold, you can still, there's like a leg and you can see if you would have hit the river or not. Yeah, so I've already played quite a bit of hands today. I do find, I seem to have like a limit of like somewhere in that 1,500 to 2,000 hands. Even though I've jumped on and off, like I just took a more or less an hour and a half break. Like I played a couple hands so that I'd still keep what was at my table. I played 1 or 2 hands and walk away. I find though I can only play so many hands in a day to play like whatever my peak poker is. To be a full-time grinder, I don't think I could play like the 5,000, 8,000. My gain drops too much. Definitely when I'm rambling on it even more, but those guys who can play like, you know, your first 500 hands and still like 4,000 hands into it, still be a robot, like that takes a lot of fucking discipline, man. I started getting to the point when I've noticed, especially when I'm not recording, when I'm very tired, I'm like waiting to play kind of bingo poker. Like I wait for pocket aces and I'm just looking to jam it in. And if you're fresh as a daisy, you're not even thinking that. Like, I just find when I'm tired, I start just hoping to get in these dream spots more than actually wanting to play solid poker. Alright, we're going to start playing right now though, instead of rambling on. I'm going to give him this one. What are we, 25 minutes? Alright, let's start getting some buy-ins here though. Hmm. 21 cents here. Do we even call this? I did, but all in every time. Does he have to have a ace here? Yeah, you know what? The fact that he didn't just go all in. If he went all in, I think I would have called him king high there. Alright, 73 cents. I'm just gonna jam this guy. Alright, not because that person's in the hand, but let's raise it up. He's gonna probably go all in here. Ah. You can sometimes raise this board when the original raiser checked and this guy bet. He's probably trying to steal it. He's going to go check, check, check a lot of the times. Check, check, check. Oh, that's a strange lead out. The fuck, are you really now a diamond draw now? Huh. I want to try to steal this. I'm definitely calling the river here, but it's such a strange... Well, now he just bets that hard, though. Huh. And really fast. That doesn't look like a bluff, but... Would an ace ever play it like that? Maybe. He's 10. Definitely play that strange. When he bet that fast and that size, it didn't look like a bluff, but I was more curious than anything. Queen 8 suited there. I think that's a fold. Not positive. Oh, that's not a raise. I like to do king jack and above here, and depending on what stakes, sometimes I even go tighter and go king queen. I looked at Leak Tracker on POKERSTARS here. Sorry, not POKERSTARS, Poker Tracker. For those who know Poker Tracker, there's something called Leak Tracker here. You can go to leaks in your game. And I'm playing everywhere really good, from the button except for my blinds. My big and small blind, I am not playing well. Overall, the overall game is really solid for Elite Tracker stats. A couple of stats I need to work on, but like, I don't know, call it 20 stats. I don't know how many there is. There's only like maybe 3 or 4 that says need improvement. The rest say good. I checked this board and I shouldn't have. I'm gonna try to just. I don't think he's gonna raise us. Oh, he did have king queen. Blocker bet worked out. I didn't even think he was even strong though to check that turn after that. Anyways, my big and small blind, I'm calling way too many hands for my blinds. Way too many hands. And my overall flops, I'm still playing weak. My overall flop game, I'm not c-betting enough. And literally the YouTube comments fucked with me, man. Everyone told me when I first started on Party Poker playing Zoom, or Fast Forward Zoom, whatever it's called. I think I'm going to check call. I don't like that queen there, but... Jack, wow, you don't see that too often. Anyways, I used to c-bet a lot, like probably too much, and then everyone told me I was c-betting not enough, or sorry, too much, and now I'm not doing it nearly enough, and it's fucked with my overall game. And then someone made a really smart comment that most of the people in the YouTube comments probably aren't the best poker players. No disrespect to the guys that are. But to listen to a lot of YouTube comments for coaching probably isn't the best advice. And it surprisingly did affect my game though. I'm gonna check this one back after all that. Shouldn't be checking flops. Now we'll try to build it up a bit, but probably not make nothing off this one in table 2. So even ML2, man, you're not seeing like too much crazy shit. Like it's like that crazy donkiness stuff that you used to just see like every other hand. It's just happening less and less. But a lot of people are still making money and still beating the game, so.
Recently there's been some confusion regarding their future. So what does that mean for my miles? Is their value going down? Let's find out.
If you guys are looking for guys who are doing bankroll challenges, Charlie Carroll, I think he's just started his back up again, and he's like obviously 10 times. If you guys don't know who he is, he's like crushes the high stakes, semi/retired, but he keeps saying he's retired, but then still jumping on the like really expensive online tournaments. But he just started like a poker master class you could take, and he's got, I think, a new website coming out for you could buy like packages how to get coaching. Anyways, he does a bankroll challenge that I guess he put on pause for months, and he's starting it back up apparently, and he's like a fucking sick Zoom player. And he's got videos of him coaching people at low stakes and how they play. And then Grips Poker, you guys have heard me talk about Grips for a long time. He just tweeted out this week, and I think he just knows people are going to say yes, but he tweeted out saying, do you guys want me to do a bankroll challenge? He did one back in the day, like it was fucking epic, but it's really outdated. It might have been like 10 years ago, of turning 100 to 10,000, and he did that. So now he's said, do you guys want me to do another one? So I think that means he's probably going to get a bankroll challenge going soon. Good turn card on table 1 here. Alright, can we make anything? Find out. Choppity chop. It's too bad. He actually played that fucking tight, man. Pocket queens, table 1. We're going to look to raise this up. Alright, queens. Ace king, let's win a flip. Come on, let's win one. Oh, it's a bad turn. Fuck my life. We can't win with ace king and then we lose to ace king. Kind of the world we live in. So that means like this is going to keep getting higher. Our wow, we're doing pretty bad right now. We start off like at 20 bucks. We're really down like 7-8 bucks since this video. That's pretty rough. I didn't know we were doing that bad. Yeah, we lost 2 all-ins though. It's already 4 and then some other shit, I guess. Check call table 2. Give him a chance to bluff it. Aye, king 9. I was hoping if he missed like a diamond draw or 10 jack or something like that, he would take a stab at it. It's an awfully fast bet over there.
Are you sleeping tonight?
If you want to sleep in bed with mommy?
Can I?
If mommy says yes.
Let me go ask her.
Okay.
But if you see me in my bed on mom's floor, that means she said no. And if it's yes, it's okay.
Okay, bud. Alright, pocket queens. Let's try to make this back. Alright, we get it back. We get a couple big blinds back. Not even a couple big blinds. Do we even want to get crazier? I'll call 1. I feel like he's going to bet really hard though. You know, I'm just going with my guy here. I'm just going to leave it. I know if I called the flop, I should probably be calling that turn, but... like these bets piss me off, these 2-cent ones. I got a call because of, you know what, let's bump this one up now. I fold that too quick. Yeah, I'm not, still after all these hands, I'm not used to someone leading out with 2 cents. And as soon as I snap fold, it's going to be a standard bet there. Not hitting too much right now. Pretty slow session. Alright, threes. Flop it. Do I ever want to just lead out here? He shouldn't have too many sixes in his range. Could scare him though. Oh, that sucks. Now his aces get there. Kings, nice hand. Guys, this is NL2. You're not surprised like sometimes they're not just waking up there with like 7 jack or something like ridiculously stupid? Like it's all standard poker. That's what's driving me nuts. Like these are supposed to be the worst players on the internet. And you know, like bet sizing, like all that, like it's all pretty fucking standard shit. Hopefully it goes check here in table 2 here. If he has a Broadway, he'll check it now. 3-bet me pre and get double barreling here. Check your ace king one time. Check it. Ace king, he checked it. Thank fucking god. Watch the ace king. Queen 9, so he's a loosey goosey. Double barreled and 3-betted off that. I'm actually gonna have to make a note on that because I've seen his face quite a bit here. Man, we're really not getting the best flops. This guy's stats aren't tight, but somehow I labeled them tight, so I wanted to raise against them. It's only like 7 or 8, 10 hands of them, but somehow I have him orange for a reason, whoever he was. gonna try a double barrel here. Alright, it's yours, sir. I think if I check it, I can get this guy to bet a lot on table 1. I did a C bet, then he bets 2 cents. Let's get him to bet a little more than that. Jam it, sir. Alright, hopefully it doesn't have a backdoor draw. I'm just gonna flat here in the small blind. Good flop for us. Definitely won't put us on an ace high flush draw. And we get it. I think he's just gonna check it back here so often. Oh, he did bet. Do we raise him now? I think so. That's too bad. I just feel like so many times, man, like if I just call there and check it to him on the river, they're just gonna check so often that if he had like the king of diamonds, he's gonna call there. This guy 3-bets quite a bit. Do I want to just click it back at him? Yeah, I'm gonna click it back at him. This is heavier. The actual went about 48, but this 5 cents here changed it a little bit. There, we clicked it back. Okay, pocket jacks table 1. Blind versus blind, baby. Oh, I was a little too fast. Pocket aces, so we're getting some hands, just not getting much action. This guy always takes so fucking long. Every time it's like, I think he's going to talk to me or something. And then he always folds. Takes 30 seconds, folds. Like, how are you that stumped pre-flop, bro? Figure out your shit. That's every hand I've ever played with him, he does that. He tanks pre-flop. Queen high takes it down. He raises on the button. Doesn't bet the ace. This is stuff that I sometimes do when I'm just not paying attention. Like I forget that I was raising. But he should have bet that board. Okay, aces again. Let's get some moolah. This guy in the big blind here. Let's play like 10 other hands over here. What am I doing? No, I'm tanking. Jam any jam with your 40 cents. Oh wow, we're gonna make nothing. Let's go for the 2 cents. And he folds. Fuck me. It was like a snap fold too. Homie's like, I'm not buying it. Jacks, we're waking up with hands. We're making nothing. I'm just gonna keep checking that. I'm gonna call for sure. So now I almost want to do a blocker bet. Like bet 12 cents if they raise me fold. I just think a king might bet more than that. Yeah, fuck that. Maybe it's a good thing I didn't bet. Alright, we're hitting this on table 1. It's a good turn. Fucking Tank City over here. And we airball. Look at this guy, I'm telling you, look. Every time this guy's in a hand, it's the hardest decision of his life. Please be playing, what's his name, Patty? Let's go check him out. I'm dying to know if he's playing more than one table. Because if this guy's playing one table every night and he's fucking tanking. Patty, is that 4 tables? Alright, so at least he's playing 4 tables. This is blind versus blind with this guy who limped in. This doesn't mean you have to have a flush. That's a pretty good flop for us in table 1. And then I don't want to just raise him here. Ah, fuck off. We're going to make nothing on table 1. I'm just going to happy to call him. King, queen. It's too bad. Alright, can we make 4 cents over here? King high call us. We blocked both 4 of a kinds, that's always good to know. King high. It sucks when you know you're gonna make absolutely nothing off a premium hand. Alright guys, we're gonna be wrapping up the video here in a second. It wasn't the best video in the sense of my play, but at least our results are finally starting to go up. Really the session though, we lost 2 big hands, ace king and ace king. One time we had it, one time we didn't. Both times with queens in the situation. Okay, we're definitely going to call on table 2 here. Alright, check it one time, buddy. It's always going to be a jack though. Nice, 10s picks it up. Okay, I raise and then I check this. I don't like what I did here. So what happens, I don't fucking pay attention. I 3-bet off this and I check that board. I'm gonna go for a check raise here and then lay it down. Definitely a crazy line here. I would rather have let out that flop, and I didn't. That was my last chance of taking down that hand. Alright, we got a set over there. And it's a very safe board here, so. Alright, he's willing to party here. I want to get him in the hand here, but sometimes I like raising just because I know this guy wants to get it all in. And sometimes scare cards, so if, like say 5, 6, if an 8 comes or something like that, or a 7 comes, if they have aces, they slow down. So I know you get taught that you want to bring this guy in. But when I see these guys betting pot, I know they want to get it in. Like this guy wants to get it in real bad. I just don't want a scare card to come. Hopefully we didn't just take it on the ass there, but we're still gonna get it with some. We lose to one hand and one hand only, right? I hope I put him all the way in. Fuck, I saved him 20 cents. Fuck me. That's the shit of not paying attention. How did that just happen? Fuck my life. I know it's 20 cents, guys. It's the point, though. I don't know how I didn't put them all in. What's with this guy over here? Alright, we end the video off with a fucking heater there. Minus my 20 cents that I let the guy keep in his account. Did I, like, what? Oh, he raised pre-flop with that under the gun, ace 4 off. Yeah, this guy needs to be labeled this right here. Ace 4 off shouldn't have been a hand you should be folding that hand pre-flop. Do we want to call this? No, I don't want to. I'm going to call that a video. I'm going to wrap up the overall bankroll for you guys right now. We are up 17.58 cents. And that's what the graph looks like, guys. I will end the video and see you guys on the next day. Peace out.